All right, I know we're looking ahead to Saturday and that first solar weather day.
We were looking back at weekends specifically. You have to go back to February to find an entirely dry weekend with no precip Saturday
Isn't
or
that
Sunday.
crazy?
Yeah, it's unfortunate, really.
It's gonna be another, and this one's not a washout, and Sunday's certainly the better of the 2 days, but it's not gonna be raining all day Saturday, but the rain that we're expecting could impact outdoor plans. There's even that chance for some thunderstorms too. So in the meantime, tomorrow, we end the week with a chance, isolated in nature, for something to pop up during the afternoon. Most towns remain dry. Our first alert weather day again focused on Saturday. Some rain could be briefly heavy at times. Also, the potential's there for some isolated thunderstorms. More with first alert futurecast coming up in just a moment. Otherwise, Sunday and beyond, as we begin the new month of June, we do so trending drier, brighter, and also considerably warmer. We're talking about highs by this time next week into the 80s inland and into the mid-70s along the shoreline. There's our iCam view from Torrington. We got a lot of cloud cover, but up behind our banner, you can see some patches of blue. So we are seeing some partial clearing in parts of Connecticut. And that will be the case as we head through the next couple of hours before sunset. But our view from along the shoreline certainly sunk with the cloud cover there from Old Saybrook. But scanning within the clouds, the rain, the drizzle from earlier has all come to an end. But we do have temperatures pretty uniform across the state in the mid-60s. So you can actually see that counterclockwise spin there, an area of low pressure moving away from southern New England. So in its wake, we could see a little bit more in the way of clearing. As we head through the overnight hours, some patchy fog develops, especially throughout southern and coastal Connecticut. Visibility going down a bit as that fog develops in time for the morning commute. So your first alert to perhaps a little bit extra time for that Friday morning drive. Otherwise, temperatures tonight bottom out in the mid and upper 50s. It's going to be a mild night across the state, and first alert futurecast showing that blend of sun and clouds, at times more clouds and sunshine tomorrow. And you'll see those specks of green popping up through the afternoon. There's that chance for an isolated shower, maybe a thunderstorm or two. But otherwise, many communities do remain dry. Temps tomorrow back in the mid-70s inland, upper 60s, low 70s along the 95 corridor. So our allergy forecast, those tree pollen levels come down a bit as we head into Saturday, given the increased chances for wet weather. Then as we begin to dry out on Sunday, they begin to rise yet again. So we've got this area of low pressure heading in our direction by this time tomorrow, arriving, bringing rain to Connecticut, say around and after midnight. So tomorrow night, the rain ramping up in coverage and intensity. It's going to be around through Saturday morning. So again, periods of rain could be moderate to heavy at times. After that round wraps up, we could see some late morning, early afternoon clearing in advance of this cold front. As that moves in through the later afternoon and early evening hours, that's our next chance for some rain and with even some embedded thunderstorms as this front pushes through southern New England. So with both rounds of rain all encompassing, we could pick up half an inch to an inch of rain for most spots. Our latest model runs indicating perhaps the axis of heaviest rain just to our west through the lower Hudson Valley up and down the 87 corridor there in eastern New York could work its way into parts of western and northwest Connecticut. So we don't need much more rain to move into the top 5 wettest of Mays for the Hartford area. These records date back to 1905. We're less than half an inch away from doing so. So in our first alert 7-day forecast, once we get past Saturday, Sunday, we'll see some partial clearing. We turn a little bit brighter during the afternoon. It's not going to be an all-out sunny day. Breezy highs in the upper 60s to near 70. Back in the 70 to 75 degree range on Monday, 75 to 80 Tuesday, even warmer on Wednesday, and even by Thursday of next week, the shower chance looking fairly minimal, or perhaps later in the day, more in line with perhaps Friday. But a nice stretch of dry, brighter weather with temperatures trending back to near normal and then above as we head Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to Thursday of next week.
All right, we'll take above. That'll be nice. Mark, thank you very much.